On today's video, I'm going to be going over how to create static emitters so you can play like ambient sounds or just a loop, whatever you want. So first, I'll leave a link to the download for the template here and the other files as well. And we're just going to be following along using that. So let's start by explaining how it works. So here you have your static emitter right here. And for each static emitter, you need to add an entry to the static emitter list. Let's say you added another one. You would just enter and then copy this and change the name like so. We only have one, so we only have one entry in the static emitter list. And for the static emitter itself, you can see here the child sound. This is the sound here, which is the streaming sound in our DAT54. So these files are linked together. And up here, the container path, this is the WAV pack or whatever you want to call it, wave pack. And then this is the AWC file. And then for our streaming sound, we have this. This is just setting up like parameters for it. And the main thing we want to care about here is the child sound. For the child sound is this simple sound, which is the WAV file itself. So I'll show you. So it's this here. This is the simple sound, which gets passed into the streaming sound, which then gets passed into the static emitter. You can't just use any AWC. It needs to be like specific. I'll show you here. So if you open up this, wait, hold on. Let me close this. I think it needs to be. Let me open CodeWalker real quick. Also, you'll need to use the latest version of CodeWalker, which released a couple days ago. But yeah, so I'm just going to export this as XML. See here, you'll notice that there's a streams like thing here. This has to be like this, otherwise it won't work in game. It can't just be like a normal AWC file. But yeah, I'll leave all this in the description so you can copy it. Also, you can change the position of the static emitter here. You can also just do this in CodeWalker with the latest version. Yeah. So let me show you how so let me delete this file, the old one. Yeah, that's the sound that it should be emitting. Also, make sure when you add if you change the sound, whatever, just make sure it's mono and single channel in like Audacity or whatever. Otherwise it won't work. Yeah, once you configure it how you want, just make sure you convert the rel XMLs using the latest CodeWalker version. Just drag them in like this. And we can just drag them back here and replace. And we can just go ahead and start up our server. Yeah, as you can see here, our static emitter is working correctly. And I guess just leave any questions you have relating to the audio, whatever, in the comments, and I'll try my best to answer them.